Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Real People, Real English. I'm Emma.
And I'm Henry. Welcome back, friends. We are so glad you're here with us today.
Henry, today we have a topic that might be a little bit controversial.
Controversial? That means some people might disagree with us, right?
Exactly. Some people might love what we say today, some people might be surprised, but I think everyone will learn something important.
Okay, now I'm really interested. What are we talking about?
Today, we are going to talk about the 5 lies English textbooks told you.
Lies? Textbooks lied to us?
Well, maybe lies is a strong word. Let's say myths. Things that textbooks taught us that are not completely true. Things that actually slow down your learning instead of helping you.
Oh, I think I already know one, but I want to hear yours first.
And here's a little secret. At the end of this episode, we're going to share the one truth about learning English that no textbook ever tells you. It might change everything for you.
The one truth? I need to hear that.
Everyone, please stay until the end. This is going to be a very honest conversation.
Let's start. What is lie number 1?
Lie number 1. You must speak perfect English before you start talking.
Oh, I hate this one. So many people believe this. They study for years and years, but they never actually speak.
Exactly. They wait until their grammar is perfect. They wait until they know every word. They wait until they feel ready.
And when do they feel ready?
Never. They never feel ready, because perfection doesn't exist.
That is so true. I used to think that way too. I would practice in my head, but I was too afraid to open my mouth.
What changed for you?
One day, I tried to order coffee in English. My grammar was terrible. I mixed up past tense and present tense. I said, "Yesterday I go to the park," instead of "Yesterday I went to the park."
And what happened?
The barista understood me perfectly. She smiled and gave me my coffee. Nobody cared about my grammar mistake. She understood what I meant. And that is the whole point of language. Communication, not perfection.
Exactly. The goal of language is to communicate, to share ideas, to connect with people. If someone understands you, you are succeeding.
Babies don't wait until they can speak perfectly. They say one word, then 2 words, then short sentences, and everyone celebrates them.
That's a great point. Nobody tells a baby, "Sorry, your grammar is wrong. Try again in 2 years."
Can you imagine? The baby says, "Want milk," and the mother says, "Actually, it's, I would like some milk, please."
That would be terrible. But that's exactly what we do to ourselves as adults. We judge ourselves so harshly.
So the truth is, start speaking now, even if it's messy, even if it's imperfect. Messy progress is better than perfect silence.
Messy progress is better than perfect silence. I love that, Henry. Lie number 2. You must learn all the grammar rules before you can speak English.
Oh, this one hurt me for years. I spent so much time memorizing grammar charts. Present simple, present continuous, past perfect, conditional.
And could you speak English fluently after that?
No. I could pass a grammar test, but I couldn't have a normal conversation. I knew the rules, but I couldn't use them naturally.
That's because grammar is like a map. A map is useful, but you don't learn to drive by staring at a map. You learn to drive by driving.
That's a great comparison. You learn English by using English, not by studying about English.
Exactly. Think about children again. Do children learn grammar rules first? No. They learn by listening and copying. They hear their parents say, "Let's go to the park," and they repeat it. They don't know it's the imperative form. They just use it.
So, grammar is important, but it should not come first.
Exactly. Grammar should come naturally, through practice and exposure. Exposure means being surrounded by the language. Listening to podcasts like this one, watching movies, reading books, having conversations.
And then one day, you just know that "I went" sounds right and "I goed" sounds wrong. You don't need to remember the rule. Your brain just knows.
Yes, that's called intuition. Language intuition. Your brain learns the patterns automatically when you get enough exposure.
So the truth is, listen more, speak more, read more. The grammar will follow.
The grammar will follow. Don't let grammar stop you from starting.
Okay, lie number 3. This is the one I was thinking about earlier.
Tell me.
Lie number 3. You need to live in an English-speaking country to become fluent.
This is one of the biggest myths in language learning.
I know so many people who say, I'll learn English when I move to America, or I'll learn English when I go to London. They treat it like a magical solution.
And is it magical?
No. I know people who lived in English-speaking countries for 5 years and still can't have a deep conversation. And I know people who have never left their hometown and speak beautiful, fluent English.
What's the difference?
The difference is not where you live. It's what you do every day. If you move to London but you only speak your native language with your friends, you won't improve. But if you stay in your hometown and listen to English podcasts, watch English videos, practice with language partners, and think in English, you will improve.
Exactly. Fluency is not about geography. It's about daily habits.
Geography. That means your location, where you are in the world.
Yes, and thanks to the internet, you can surround yourself with English from anywhere. Right now, our listeners are getting real English practice just by listening to us.
You don't need a plane ticket. You need a pair of headphones and a little bit of discipline.
Discipline means the ability to keep doing something even when it's hard, even when you're tired, even when you don't feel motivated.
Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going.
That is very wise, Henry.
I have my moments.
Lie number 4. Making mistakes means you are failing.
This is the lie that causes the most damage. So many people are afraid of making mistakes. They think mistakes are bad. They think mistakes mean they are stupid.
But the opposite is true. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Mistakes are proof that you are learning.
Think about it. If you never make a mistake, it means you are only doing things you already know. You are staying in your comfort zone.
Comfort zone. That means the safe area where everything is familiar and easy. But growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone.
No, it doesn't. Growth happens when you step outside and try something new. And when you try something new, you will make mistakes. That is normal. That is healthy. That is beautiful.
I always tell people, celebrate your mistakes. Every mistake teaches you something. Remember Henry's chicken and kitchen story?
How could I forget? I will never confuse those 2 words again. Because I made that mistake in public, in front of the waiter and the couple at the next table.
And now you know the difference forever. That mistake was your best teacher.
It really was. If I had just read the word chicken in a textbook, I might forget it next week. But because I made an embarrassing mistake, I remember it for life.
Mistakes create strong memories. They stick in your brain because they are connected to emotions. Embarrassment, laughter, surprise. These emotions make the lesson permanent.
So don't avoid mistakes. Collect them. Every mistake is a trophy.
Every mistake is a trophy. I love that. And now, lie number 5, our final lie.
The big one?
The big one. Lie number 5. There is only one correct way to speak English.
Oh, this is interesting. I think many textbooks teach British English or American English as the only correct version.
Exactly. But here's the truth. There is no single correct English. There are many Englishes.
Many Englishes? What do you mean?
Think about it. A person from London speaks differently from a person from New York. A person from Australia speaks differently from a person from Jamaica. A person from India speaks differently from a person from Nigeria.
And they all speak English.
And they all speak correct English. Their accents are different. Some of their vocabulary is different. but they are all communicating. They are all valid.
So if I have an accent, that's okay?
Henry, your accent is not just okay. Your accent is beautiful. Your accent tells the world where you come from. It tells your story. Never be ashamed of your accent.
That means a lot, Emma. I used to try to hide my accent. I wanted to sound like a native speaker.
And now?
Now I realize that my accent makes me unique. My accent is me, and people understand me perfectly. That's all that matters.
The goal is not to sound like a native speaker. The goal is to communicate clearly and confidently. You can do that with any accent.
So whether you learn British English, American English, Australian English, or any other type, you are learning real English. There is no wrong version.
Exactly. English belongs to everyone who speaks it.
Okay, Emma, it's time for the secret. The one truth about learning English that no textbook tells you.
Are you ready, everyone?
We're ready.
The one truth is this. The best time to start speaking English was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now.
Wow, that is powerful.
Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting until your grammar is perfect. Stop waiting until you move to another country. Stop waiting until you feel confident. Start now. Start messy. Start scared. Just start.
Because every day you wait is a day you could have been learning.
And every word you speak, even if it's wrong, even if it's clumsy, even if it makes people laugh, is one step closer to fluency.
One step closer. I love that. It's not about giant leaps. It's about tiny steps every single day.
And you are already taking those steps right now. Just by listening to this podcast, you are practicing your English. You are training your brain. You are moving forward.
So be proud of yourself. You are doing something incredible. You are learning a new language, and that takes courage.
So much courage. Let's review all the important words from today's episode.
First, controversial. Something that causes disagreement. People have different opinions about it. This is a controversial topic.
Second, myth. A myth is a widely believed idea that is not actually true. It's a myth that you need perfect grammar to speak English.
Third, communication. The act of sharing ideas and information with other people. Speaking, writing, listening, body language. The goal of language is communication.
Fourth, exposure. Being surrounded by something regularly. Listening to English, watching English content, reading in English. More exposure to English helps your brain learn naturally.
Fifth, intuition. Knowing something without thinking about it. Your brain just knows. Language intuition develops with practice.
Sixth, discipline. The ability to keep doing something consistently, even when it's hard. Discipline keeps you going when motivation fades.
Seventh, comfort zone. The safe space where everything is familiar. Growth happens when you step outside it. Step outside your comfort zone and try speaking English.
Eighth, permanent. Something that lasts forever. Mistakes create permanent memories in your brain.
Ninth, valid. Acceptable and correct. Every accent is valid. Every version of English is valid.
And 10th, fluency. The ability to speak a language smoothly, naturally, and confidently. Fluency comes from practice, not perfection.
10 powerful words. And 5 lies that we smashed today.
Smashed, destroyed. We crushed those myths.
This was such an important episode, Emma. I feel like we said things that needed to be said.
Me too. I hope our listeners feel free now. Free from the pressure of perfection.
Now, friends, if you are still with us, please comment the word truth. Truth. Truth.
And we have a big question for you today. Which lie did you believe the longest? Was it, you must speak perfectly? Or, grammar comes first? Or, you need to live in an English country? Tell us in the comments.
We are so curious to hear your answers. We read every single comment.
Before we go, please subscribe to Real People, Real English. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell.
And give this video a big thumbs up if you feel more confident about your English now. Share it with a friend who is afraid to speak. This episode might change their life.
Thank you for trusting us with your learning journey. You are braver than you think. Your English is better than you believe. And your progress is bigger than you realize.
Yes, stop waiting. Start speaking. The world wants to hear your voice.
Until next time, I'm Emma.
And I'm Henry. See you in the next episode of Real People, Real English.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.